We're at Lambeau Field, one of the country's most beloved stadiums. It's historic, it's steeped in culture, and if you listen closely enough, you can hear the voices of the NFL's past. Brought down at the 31. They line up at the 31. Brown, the ball carrier. Brown comes away with 5 yards on the carry. The pass is away. The stop was made by Rhodes.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to the right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Throws it short. Knocked away. Donald Brown was the intended receiver on the play. Gets the pass away. Tipped away. Kerry Rhodes was defending on the play. Passes the ball. He leaps. It's caught. To the 10. Tackle was made by Foster.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Short pass to his left. Foster had the coverage on the play. The stop was made by Dansby. Just about 3 yards there.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Hit as he throws.
He was going for the end zone, but the pressure that time on the blitz forced a bad throw, and that really was the difference on that one.
And he makes it. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He'll down it in the end zone.
All right, your defense just gave up a field goal, but that really doesn't change anything offensively. You come out, stick to your game plan, do exactly what you planned on doing here.
They'll give it off here. Still moving.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He'll get it again. Knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line by Ford.
You can talk about it, man, but you got
First and 10. Ball on the 46.
Playing the safety position is you have to be the last guy to protect your end zone.
Gain of 7 through the air on that play. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Gets the ball away. Intercepted. Well, it didn't take long to get the game's first turnover. They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 29 before he's wrestled to the ground. Gets the pass off.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
They'll go with the run once again. Price was there on the tackle. Hands it off. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Throws it out. A pickup of about 7.
Let's go, baby. Let's have some fun.
It's 4th down. The Ravens are lining up to punt it away. Mays can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. And takes a terrible bounce. The Packers turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. Give to the tailback. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
We gotta be big time now.
Hey, now let's get after him.
First and long now after the penalty. Here's the pass. He's there for the catch.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Passes to his left. About 3 yards on the play.
I like that call, going with the pass play in the short yardage situation.
Rolling right. Throws it. Is there for the catch. The stop was made by James Butler.
The Packers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
From the 46-yard line.
Get ready.
Short throw to the right. Lamar Woodley makes the tackle.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Passes. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. He's knocked out at the 1. Dillard brings in his 40th catch of the season. Hoffman hands off to the left. No official signal yet. It is going to be 6 points.
Well, this offense certainly off to a good start here today, and let's see if they can continue to capitalize on that early touchdown to put them up by 3.
Green Bay holds a 4-point lead. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Ryan hands it left. Hit hard at the 27-yard line. Brown picks up about 4 yards on the play.
Here we go.
Throws it short. Drops the easy hit. 3rd down coming up after that incompletion. Passes it. There for the catch. The stop was made by Kerry Rhodes.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
They hand it off again. Price was there on the tackle.
Yeah, really not much the defense could do there. The backside really blocked down. They came around to the play side with those big offensive linemen. That one looked easy.
pitch out. And we have a flag on the play. Looked like someone got called holding. Here's the official call.
Baby, turn it up.
We can't have that.
Repeat, first down. So the penalty puts them back for a first and long. Makes the catch. He's dropped for a loss. They'll lose about 4 on that play.
Well, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Let's go now. Go.
Throws it short. And he can't hang on. Gerard Mayo was defending on the play.
Let's get some energy. Let's go. Let's go.
This one appeared to be on the offense. After the penalty, the offense will face a third and very long situation. Makes the short throw. Bartell makes the tackle.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
The stop was made by Tyson Jackson.
This is your game, baby.
You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Let's play now, baby.
Well, let's go.
Gets the pass out, and it's completed.
The Packers get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
Dumps it out right. The completion nets them a gain of 7.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
7-yard gain on the play.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
Give to the tailback. And he's hammered at the 33. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Passes it out.
The Packers are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Here's the throw. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. Cox was there to bring him down.
The Packers are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Dumps it out left. It's incomplete. Dillard was the intended receiver.
Get ready.
Bush takes it up the middle. Bush gains about 5 yards on the run. This is the 10th play of the drive. Deep throw, end zone, and it's knocked loose. Marshall was his intended target. Flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back. So after the penalty, it's now 4th and 15.
And he missed it wide left. They'll take over at the 45. It's 1st and 10. Give to the tailback. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Brown gets 3 yards on the play.
Is this a first down? Here's the measurement.
Get it back right here. Touchdown.
He got it.
Ain't no joke here right now.
And the bomb is away. Touchdown, Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens drove it 55 yards on 3 plays.
Matt Ryan is one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and there's really no debate about that. He can change the outcome of the game, and he's such a strong leader, just a fantastic player and fun to watch.
From his own goal line. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Throws it. A pickup of about 7.
Man-to-man coverage on that play, so they go to the out route as the defensive back was playing it pretty cautiously there against a deep throw. Good pitch and catch.
He throws left. Marshall fumbles.
Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it?
Cox grabs it up. The Ravens win the battle. They get the takeaway.
Hey, that's a little sacrificing of your body there. Certainly not the biggest guy in the field, but you could tell he wanted that ball.
Throws short. 6 yards that time on the pass play.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
They line up at the 45. Dansby will tackle him for a loss at the 48.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Falls incomplete. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
And takes a terrible bounce. The Packers will start this drive at the 20. Gets the pass away. Cox has it. At the 30. Kirby is there on the tackle. The Ravens get their second interception of the first half. 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Hands it to the back. A pickup of 4. That brings up 2nd down. On the ground with a tailback. They get him down, but the Ravens will have a 1st and goal. 1st down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Another run. Gerard Mayo makes the tackle. Brown gains about 2 yards on the run. Hands it off, and this one won't gain much.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Tipped pass.
And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
And with that, the score is the Baltimore Ravens 13, the Green Bay Packers 7. Dropped at the 22-yard line. The Packers want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover.
Let's go.
Passes away. Lamar Woodley had the coverage on the play.
The intended receiver on the play. Second down.
And they get to it. The Ravens call for a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Gets the pass away, and he caught it.
The Ravens did a good job forcing a 3 and out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
The Ravens will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. The Ravens were able to get 3 points on their last possession. Barely gets that one off.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Passes the ball. Comes down with it. Price was there to bring him down. Jefferson on the receiving end, and it's his first catch of the game. Here's the give. Price was there on the tackle. That's a 7-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 3 coming up here. Ball on the 29. Throws it deep to the end zone.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
They hand it off again.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
The Ravens will take their last timeout. It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. This one will be a 46-yard try. He's got it. Here's your Sprint drive summary. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Here are the other scores from the first half of action. Here's a look at the first half stats. Baltimore racked up over 250 yards in the first half. Boulware has over 75 yards receiving. Baltimore leads it by 9. Here are the highlights from your game.
second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Green Bay. He'll down it in the end zone.
I'm a lot of things, but dumb ain't one of them.
The offense will start at the 20-yard line.
Let's get this thing started, baby.
Throws it short. Carlos Rogers makes the tackle.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Looks left, intercepted. He's down the sideline. Touchdown, Ravens. Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception.
In the NFL, the quarterback's primary responsibility is to maintain possession of the ball. Don't give it away. He's the most trusted guy on the field, and today he's looking shaky.
This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive at the 20. Gets the ball away. Bats it away. Butler was defending on the play. Gets the pass off. Brings it in. The stop was made by Cox. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it. And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Just gets it off.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Gets hit, and it's intercepted. To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Ravens. And that throw will cost them possession.
Well, you always hear that sometimes it's better to just take a sack, and clearly there it would have been. Of course, it's really easy for us to say we don't have those 300-pound guys chasing us.
Up and good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. The Packers turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. Throws it out. He goes up high for the catch.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Butler will tackle him for a loss at the 29.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Marshall with 7 catches now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's the pass. Pass falls incomplete. Dillard was the intended receiver on the play. He'll bring it back to the 30, and they're already up big. That return just really puts them into position to make this thing a blowout. Here's the give. Mayo is there on the tackle. A couple of yards there.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
throws it. Leaping catch.
The Packers have pretty much shut down one of the top receivers in the league today. That was his first catch.
Pitch out. Brown gains about 4 yards on the play.
Let's go. Here we go.
He's hammered in the backfield.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Passes. He catches another.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish a run. Well, there you see why. You establish a run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
It appears that we have a flag on the play. And I have a feeling this one's coming back. First and long now after the penalty. Passes it. Broken up.
Bartell had the coverage on the play.
That'll bring us to a second and long situation. Gets the pass out. Pass is complete. Breaks another tackle. Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens.
Matt Ryan is one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and there's really no debate about that. He can change the outcome of a game, and he's such a strong leader, just a fantastic player and fun to watch.
Up and good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback.
The Packers have had a long day so far, and if they don't make something happen on this series, well, you're going to see these players getting more and more frustrated.
And he's decleated at the 21-yard line.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Dumps it out right.
Well, you can't just stare down one receiver on a play like that. The defense is going to be all over it. He was lucky he didn't get picked off there.
Passes it out. And the pass is incomplete.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
Gets to about the 41. The Ravens were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out.
Ryan with the give.
Tackle was made
By Bartell.
Oh, yeah. Good job, fellas. Good job.
Short throw. There for the reception.
The Ravens have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You'd think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
Here's the throw. Witten fumbles it. Rhodes gets his hand on it and scoops it up. Still pushing.
Well, at least we're still seeing that defense flying around and trying to make plays out there, but they haven't made many here today.
Coach John Harbaugh wants the referee to take another look at this one.
And they will keep possession with the reversed call.
Again, we have one of those kinds of calls where you have to watch two parts of the body. When was the knee down? When did the ball come out? Difficult to officiate, but they got it right.
Ryan gives it up the middle. Gerard Mayotte is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Hit on the pass. It'll be 1st and goal. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
The stop was made by Gerard Mayotte.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Brown takes the give. Is it a touchdown? He did not score.
It's 3rd and goal now. 1 yard to the goal line. Looked like someone might have jumped. It's 3rd and goal, 5 yards away from a score. Passes, end zone, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He's got it. Here's your Sprint drive summary.
And with that, the score is the Baltimore Ravens 40, the Packers 7. He'll down it in the end zone. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Passes on the move. They can't complete the pass. Now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. Throws it. Knocked down.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked out. Not a good decision at all there.
Crushed as he threw.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
The Ravens have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one.
He makes it out to about the 47-yard line. The Ravens come out looking to get another scoring drive going here. They got 3 last time.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Gerard Mayotte is certainly dishing out the tackles. That'll be his 8th. I hate to say this one is decided before it's over, but it's been very one-sided. Our score, the Ravens 40, the Packers 7. The Ravens will probably run the ball as they start this final quarter with possession and an insurmountable lead. Gets the pass away.
Kerry Rhodes was there to bring him down.
Another positive game, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well. So you have to give him those little throws.
Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
Matt Ryan throws his 3rd TD pass of the contest. Point after is good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Dropped at the 23-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Bush on the give. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. A pickup of about 7. That'll bring up second down. Passes to his left. Tackle was made by Cross.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Short pass to his left. Almost picked. Second down now following the incomplete pass.
Get ready.
The pass is away. He's there for the catch.
William Mort is there to bring him down.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
Let's do this, man.
First and 10. Bush gets another carry. He fights forward to about the 33.
Tyson Jackson makes the tackle.
Short throw to the right.
The stop was made by Watson.
That catch, he now has 8 for the game. Gets the pass away. It's fourth down. This one will be from 45 yards out. And it's good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love. If you ask me, this one's been over for quite a while. Maybe they just wanted to practice the onside kick. It didn't make a lot of sense.
Brown runs a counter.
Tackle was made
By Price. They got 4 yards there. That brings up second down. Passes the ball. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one.
Bartell was defending on the play.
Third down.
He throws right. No one can come up with it. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
He really came through on that long-distance attempt.
You don't make a kick like that without a perfect hold and a perfect snap. But let's give this kicker some credit. That was an extraordinary effort.
Brought down at the 26-yard line. The Packers will begin this drive at the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Gets the ball away. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
Tyson Jackson was there on the tackle.
This play call really didn't make much sense.
No, at this point in the game, when you know that not only is the defense working against you, but so is the clock, a run call here probably is not a very good idea. And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks, this guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it, we'll get it next time.
Gets the pass off. It's fourth down. The Packers ready to punt this one away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 33. They'll go to work at the 33-yard line. Ground on the run. He breaks the tackle, and he makes it out to about the 34-yard line.
Price makes the tackle.
Brown picks up a yard on the play.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Cuts back, and he's dropped. Brown gets 3 yards on the play.
It's showtime, baby. Get it up now, get it up. Play a little aggressive, baby. Oh, let's turn it up, baby. Let's go right, Roger, Roger. Stay in your lane, baby. Stay in your lane. Do your thing. Play right, play right. I got you, baby.
Here's the fullback. Gerard Mayo is there on the tackle.
And really, this defensive coordinator has no choice at this point. You have to start attacking. You have to start blitzing. Whatever you have to do to take away this running game because it is eating too much of the clock.
First and 10. There are 2 minutes to go in this football game. They go with the run. What a brutal hit. Brown picks up about 4 yards on the play. He'll get the call again.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he uses athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Throws it out. Bats it away.
Barry Rhodes had the coverage on the play.
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
They down it at the 1. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. He lays it out there. Cox gets the pick. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Ravens.
As a quarterback, there are plenty of times when you're out there on that island all alone and the entire stands can see whether you got your job done or not. Well, he's gotten it done twice now in this game.
Point after is good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
With just over a minute to go in the fourth quarter, the score is the Ravens 57, the Packers 10. Drop at the 24-yard line. The offense will take over at the 24-yard line. He throws left. Rodgers picks it off.
The stop was made by Kirby. The veteran is making his presence felt. That's his second interception.
They give it to the tailback.
Williams makes the tackle.
They get 6 there, and that will bring up second down. Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 18-yard line. Brown picks up 2 yards with the carry. Gives it off.
The stop was made by Price. The veteran is having a great game. He reaches 100 yards on that carry.
Here's the give. He didn't get back to the line.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
That's it from Lambeau Field. Stay right there for our post-game highlight package.